Under the cloak of twilight, a group of friends, fueled by curiosity, tread towards an abandoned mansion known for chilling whispers among the locals. As they draw nearer, the once vibrant chatter of their group dims into hushed tones. The mansion, shrouded in the creeping fog, stands as a silent sentinel to decades of neglect. Its windows, like hollow eyes, peer out into the dimming light, and the structure's once grand facade is now marred by the ravages of time and nature. The wind picks up, carrying with it the faint, almost imperceptible scent of decay and old secrets. The trees lining the path sway gently at first, then more insistently, as if warning the intruders to turn back. Every crunch of dry leaves underfoot sounds like a whisper from the past, urging caution. Amidst this eerie symphony, the friends' initial excitement is tinged with an undeniable chill of dread. With each step, the mansion's foreboding presence grows stronger, pulling them into its shadowed embrace. As the door creaks open, the group steps into the mansion's shadowy embrace, their lights piercing the overwhelming darkness. The air is thick with the dust of decades, and each step forward is a plunge into the unknown. The mansion's corridors are a labyrinth of gloom, each turn and twist revealing further decay and desolation. The walls, once grand and inviting, are now lined with portraits whose eyes seem to flicker with life under the flashlight's beam. It's as if the very souls captured in these paintings are scrutinizing the intruders, their gazes heavy with silent judgment. As they delve deeper, the atmosphere thickens. A whisper, barely audible, brushes against their ears. It's unclear if these murmurs are tricks of the mind or echoes of the past refusing to be forgotten. The sound of their own breathing becomes a cacophony in the oppressive silence that envelops them. With each step, the floorboards groan and creak underfoot as though complaining about the disturbance after years of rest. The air grows inexplicably colder in patches, sending shivers down their spines. These cold spots, appearing randomly, feel as if the very essence of the air is being sucked away. Fleeting shadows dart at the periphery of their vision. Just as one of the group turns to catch a glimpse, the shadow vanishes as if it were never there. This game of hide and seek with the unseen sends a pulse of adrenaline through their veins, heightening their senses to every minor sound, every slight movement. The tension escalates as they feel the weight of unseen eyes watching them. The portraits on the walls now seem more accusatory, their expressions twisted in silent screams or smirks depending on the angle of the light. Suddenly a cold wind sweeps through the hallway, chilling them to the bone. It carries with it the faint, sorrowful melody of a forgotten song, adding an eerie soundtrack to their exploration. Then, as if the mansion itself had decided their fate, a distant door slams shut with a definitive thud, sealing them inside. The echo of the slam reverberates through the halls, a grim punctuation to their ominous journey deeper into the heart of darkness. Driven by an inexplicable pull, the friends discover a hidden door leading to a forgotten room, shrouded in dust and secrecy. As they push open the creaking door, a musty scent, reminiscent of untouched decades, envelops them. The room, a small chamber tucked away beneath the sprawling mansion, is a capsule of time, filled with relics that seem to echo a bygone era. The walls are lined with shelves, each laden with artifacts that have not felt human touch in years. There, an array of dusty books, their spines cracked and pages yellowed, hold secrets of the past. Among them, a leather-bound journal, its cover embossed with strange, unidentifiable symbols, beckons with an eerie allure. As the light from their flashlights dances across the room, it catches on an antique mirror. The reflection is murky, yet every now and then the glass flickers with the briefest glimpse of silhouettes, figures that have no source in the physical room. The sight sends a shiver down their spines as if the very air around them thickens with the presence of the unseen. Curiosity edges out the creeping fear, and they are drawn to the ancient diary resting on a pedestal. Its pages, brittle with age, are filled with handwritten notes that narrate the mansion's grim history. Tales of sorrow and darkness are penned with an urgent hand, revealing the sinister events that have occurred within these walls. As they leaf through an ancient diary, the chilling story of the mansion begins to unfold. The diary tells a tale of sorrow and darkness, of a spirit anchored to this world by tragedy and betrayal. As the friends leaf through the weathered pages, they uncover the heart-wrenching story of the Vanthorpe family, once illustrious and influential, now mere whispers of the past. The diary belonged to Eleanor Vanthorpe, the youngest daughter known for her vibrant spirit and tragic end. Eleanor writes of a grand estate bustling with life and laughter, a stark contrast to the decay they now see. The mansion, built in the late 1800s, was a symbol of the Vanthorpe's prosperity. But beneath the opulence, secrets festered, dark and deep. The turning point came on a stormy night in 1894. A tale of forbidden love unfolded within these very walls. Eleanor had fallen in love with a commoner, a gardener named Thomas. Their love, pure yet forbidden, was discovered by her elder brother, William, who was driven by a mix of familial duty and personal envy. In a fit of rage and betrayal, William confronted the lovers in the conservatory. The confrontation led to tragedy. Thomas was killed, and Eleanor, in her despair, was said to have thrown herself from the attic window, her heart broken, her dreams shattered. Following these events, the diary speaks of unexplained occurrences. Servants whispered of seeing Eleanor's spectre wandering the halls, her face twisted in sorrow and rage. Objects moved on their own, and chilling wails echoed through the night. The mansion soon earned a nefarious reputation, leading to its abandonment. As the pages near their end, the entries become more frantic, the handwriting shakier. Eleanor's spirit, it seems, could not rest, forever roaming the mansion, seeking vengeance against those who betrayed her love. The diary's last entry is a warning. Those who seek to uncover the truth risk joining the shadows that roam these halls. The atmosphere thickens with dread as the mansion seems to come alive, reacting to the unearthed secrets. As the group huddles together, the air grows cold, breaths turning into visible puffs of vapor in the dimly lit corridors. The walls, once silent, now resonate with the soft, eerie whispers of the unseen. Suddenly, the sound of a door slamming shut echoes through the mansion. One by one, doors begin to lock themselves, as if guided by an invisible hand, sealing the exits with a series of definitive clicks. The friends test each door only to find them immovable, as if the very house itself has decided their fate. The mansion's temperature drops sharply, sending shivers down their spines, not just from the cold, but from the growing realization of their entrapment. Along the chilling breeze, faint screams start to echo from nowhere and everywhere, a symphony of despair that seems both distant and unsettlingly close. The echoes paint a sonic picture of past horrors, a reminder of the mansion's dark history. Amidst this sensory assault, the boundaries between the present and the past begin to blur. The group experiences vivid visual and auditory hallucinations. They see fleeting glimpses of ghastly figures, specters of former inhabitants perhaps, replaying their last moments of terror. These apparitions flit across the corners of their vision, never fully manifesting, yet profoundly disturbing in their brief encounters. The air is thick with the scent of mildew and something faintly metallic, perhaps blood, which seems to seep from the very walls. Lights flicker as if struggling to maintain their glow against an oppressive darkness that seeks to smother all illumination. In a desperate bid for clarity, one of the friends lights a candle, but even the flame dances anxiously, casting grotesque shadows that twist and morph into nightmarish shapes on the mansion's walls. It's as though the house itself is replaying its tragic past, unwilling to let go of the suffering it has witnessed. In a panic, they decide to flee, but the mansion has other plans. With hearts pounding, the friends desperately seek a way out, each moment stretching into an eternity of fear. The mansion, once a mere structure of bricks and mortar, now seems alive, its very walls pulsing with a malevolent force. As they dash through the corridors, the air grows colder, the shadows darker. The echoes of their footsteps mingle with whispers that seem to come from everywhere and nowhere. Each turn they take is a gamble, each doorway a potential trap. The house, with its labyrinthine layout, confuses and disorients them. It's as if the mansion itself is reshaping, morphing to keep its prey cornered. Suddenly, a scream shatters the tense silence. One of their own is snatched away, enveloped by the thick, oppressive darkness. Panic sets in as another friend, reaching out to grab a fleeing hand, finds nothing but air. The group dwindles, despair clawing at the survivors. In this chaos, one friend notices something odd. A door slightly ajar, a sliver of the early morning light peeking through. It's an exit, inexplicably unlocked as if inviting escape. With no time to question this fortunate anomaly, the last remaining friend makes a break for it, the remaining darkness clawing at his heels, whispering for him to stay. He bursts out into the safety of dawn, the mansion behind him silent as a grave, biding its time until the next unwary souls dare to enter.